Okay, so I have my random number generator. I'm having it range from numbers 1 through 275 because I want to make it realistic enough. 300 is a lot, especially with being in school and working. Today, I don't have many things planned besides homework and doing just a little stuff here and there, personal stuff. We're going to generate the numbers. Here we go. 131. Like, that is reasonable. I think I could do that. My current read is A Court of Thorns and Roses. I feel like this is going to be hopefully not the only book in the video. There's a total of 416 pages. I'm on page 9, chapter 2, like the very beginning. So that means I need to read to page 140 today. That is in the middle of a chapter. I'm very nervous starting this book, but I'm also very excited. Also on my Kindle, I'm reading Good Bad Girl by Alice Feeney. I've only been reading it at nighttime, a page or two, and then I fall asleep. 131 pages. I'm not going to start reading right now, but I will definitely update you when I do. I've not read my 131 pages. It's 6 p.m. I did a bunch of homework, cleaning, and I went on like an hour-long walk. But I just did some reading right now. I'm on chapter 4, page 33. So I've only read 24 pages. I'm kind of just getting to know the main character, Feyre, and I met her sisters, her dad. So I'm kind of just getting to know the world. I'm nervous just because I think I heard people say something about this one. The first one is slower until like the last few chapters, and it makes you want to pick up the second book. I think in a little bit I'm gonna get some reading done of Atomic Habits. I've been like reading a chapter and taking notes on it, but we'll see. It might be easier just to read one book. I'm gonna try my hardest not to like do the audiobook so I can get the page numbers and like not cheat, because I feel like that's a little bit of cheating. I read one chapter and I'm in awe. I don't know if it's like the writing or something, but I almost shed a tear. I don't know if it's because I'm about to start my period or what. Very first chapter, Feyre kills a wolf, and then a little later this beast shows up to her home with her family there too. He's like, who killed the wolf? Who killed my friend? And then she's like, I did it, whatever. And then a deal kind of happens where she has the choice to either get unalived right then and there or go with him to, I don't know how to pronounce it, but like where he lives, and that's where like all the Fays, I guess, live. I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure she kind of has to survive living there. I think that's what I'm getting. I think what made me like want to like just cry a little bit was what her father was saying to her. I would like for you all to know that I failed the first day. Okay. It is 11:30 p.m. and I am just too tired to like hold the book and stay awake to try to read it. I was laying here trying to read and I just kept falling asleep or like zoning out, and then like the pages started getting blurry. So I ended off on page 59. Tomorrow we will start on page 60. So in total today I read 81 pages and I did not reach my 131 page goal. Like thinking about it right now, it seems doable and I could lay here and read on my Kindle the other book. I'll know I'll fall asleep within like 30 seconds. I'm gonna sleep on it if I want to dock it down to doing the highest 250 pages instead of 275, because girl, I couldn't even do 131. To be fair, I did a lot better reading than I have been for the past couple days. I did notice that there were many times throughout the day today where I could have picked up the book and read, but I just kept saying like, oh, I need to do all these other tasks first and then I can reward myself with reading. It defeats the purpose of creating a better habit of reading. So we'll do better tomorrow with that. And I kept thinking that I had so much time in the day too. And then it was like 9:30 and I was like, yeah, there's no way. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 2. Hello everybody, it is day 2. I gotta kind of hurry this up because I have therapy in 5 minutes. We're gonna do our page count for today, see how many pages we're gonna read. Ready? Okay. I gotta be more disciplined with myself. Like I said yesterday, I'm starting off today on page 60 and we'll be ending on page 285. So that's like the whole middle of the book. That is only if I commit to sticking to one book today. I might make it a little bit easier on myself. Read a little bit of Atomic Habits and The Alchemist to start that too. I don't know if I could commit to reading to the whole middle chunk of a fantasy book in one day because I do have some things planned for today. It's currently 10 a.m. and I have stuff to do within the next hour. It's a little later. I'm making a quick pit stop to the library to pick up my library card because I finally got one, and then I'm gonna sit here for a little bit to read until I'm like starving, and then I'm gonna go get Phil's. I'll keep it real with you guys. It's 8 p.m. I've read 21 pages. I don't remember what the goal was today, but I know it was a lot, and I know it was like 230 something. Wait, 200, I don't remember, something like that. I'm not feeling very optimistic about reaching that goal tonight. I had some stuff to do today. I also started not feeling well physically. I think it's time to just shower, get myself ready for bed, even though it's 8 p.m. and read. I'm gonna do my best I can. I think it's just because with fantasy books, even though this one is kind of easier to read, I'm still retaining a lot of information. Am I going to fail day 2? It's up there. Chances are not 0. I'm enjoying it. It's slowly but surely going. She's just having more interactions with people that live there. I don't know how to pronounce their names besides Feyre and Tamlin. So homegirl is illiterate. So we just learned that. I'm like forgetting everything that I just read. We're on chapter 13, page 112. I don't think it's looking up to get to page 280, whatever I said. And it's 10:45 p.m. Am I failing the second day? Most likely. I'm so sorry. I'm calling it a night with reading. We'll see how this goes. If this is gonna be an everyday failure, I'm gonna be optimistic and say that it's not going to be. I'm gonna be very busy the next couple days. I don't know why I decided to do this. It is good that I'm doing this because I'm reading a lot more than I would if I wasn't. Good morning. Welcome to day 3. Let's pray for a good number. It's currently 8:45 in the morning. We're starting off today on page 112. I didn't read anymore yesterday after I talked to you guys. Plans for today. I do have a family brunch thingy. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing after that. Personal stuff that I want to get done today is start editing this video and getting some homework done. Ideally, a good page mark would be nearly 100. Okay. 76. I can do 76, I think. I don't know how to react. So I'd have to get to page 188 today, the very last page of chapter 20. Hey guys, it's 5 p.m. I haven't read. Actually, I read like 3 pages from this morning when I talked to you guys, but hear me out. I've been busy all day. I kind of just got home. I had my family lunch and then we ended up hanging out with my family just for a little bit. We ended up at Target and then we got boba and then I got home and then we had cleaners clean up the whole entire house, and I just have like a bunch of stuff here that I'm putting in piles of what I'm donating. I've been doing that before I settle down to read, and it's also just too hot to just sit down and read and people are still downstairs cleaning. That is just your update. I'm so glad that the page count is like really low today. I also got a new book when I went to Target. I got the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I didn't realize how fat the font was. I'm gonna wait until it's a little cooler to read because it's freaking gonna be almost 100 degrees next week. Good morning everybody, welcome to day 4 of this challenge. Last night I completed the 76, I think it was pages, but I actually read a little bit more. I was supposed to finish up till chapter 20, but I ended up reading up until chapter 21. I'm on page 198, beginning of chapter 22. I'm getting the tension between Tamlin and Feyre, kind of seeing how more protective he's getting over her. I'm getting more information about the blight, whatever that is. She's becoming to feel more at home in the spring court. It's very interesting to see how Feyre's perception of Fays kind of changes. The romance kind of becomes a little bit more of the central narrative with the blight information story kind of going on in the background as well. So let us pick our page count for today. Let's change it to 250. Generate 73. Okay, 3 pages less than yesterday, and I did read a little bit more last night too. I think I want to take a little bit of a break of reading A Court of Thorns and Roses today, and I want to start reading the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Even though I just bought this yesterday and I have some other books on my physical TBR, this one just seemed doable. The font is fat. I'm not really feeling reading fantasy today. Kind of just give my brain a little break from that. I will be ending off in the middle of a chapter, but that's okay. This girl named Jeannie, her aunt gifts her the cafe in a small town of Dream Harbor. Logan is a local farmer. He wants nothing to do with the new girl, but also finds himself drawn to her. I love Gilmore Girls. I'm also debating on when to start rewatching it, because every time I see clips of it on TikTok again to start rewatching it, I get so annoyed of Rory every single year. Every single time I rewatch it, I understand the jokes more and more that they're saying. We will be doing this today. You guys, I do not know what's going on with me, but I have actually filmed this clip like 8 times. Each clip, something goes wrong. There was like sirens for like 5 minutes, and then my dog starts barking, and then I actually get a good clip, and then I just talk too much, and then it's making me annoyed for my future self for editing this. I haven't talked to you guys all day because I have had such a day. I'm being so dramatic. It was fine. I went on a walk, my dad came over, had some family stuff to do. I got started with some of my homework for the week, and then I showered and stuff. I didn't do too much cleaning up because it is Sunday reset. I didn't do too many things just because people came over yesterday to clean our whole entire house, so I didn't have that much to do. I'm gonna eat dinner in a little bit, but I wanted to talk about the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'm enjoying it so far, actually. I feel like it's gonna be just a very basic, classic rom-com story. It is told in the third person, which I did not know going into it. You honestly forget about it, and the font is so fat I don't really pay any mind to it. I'm on chapter 4, page 31. I'm not too worried about not reaching my 74 page or 73 page count. It's going by pretty fast. The Gilmore Girl aspect is very much there. What I'm about to say, if you have not watched the show, will probably make no sense, but if you have, here you go. So this is what I realized when reading this. Logan in the book, I'm imagining Logan from Gilmore Girls, like the character. But the more we hear about Logan in the book, the more I'm like, okay, this is Luke from the show. At first I was like, okay, if his name is Logan, then obviously I'm gonna imagine Jeannie, the main character, be Rory from the show because they dated. But the more I'm reading, I'm like, okay, Logan is obviously described as Luke and Jeannie is Lorelai. But it's so hard to really imagine it because I just keep thinking about Logan, Rory's boyfriend from the show. Did that make any sense? Whatever. Logan is just a farmer, just wants to focus on his farming, very closed off, doesn't even want to go to these town meetings. They have met already too, like at the very first chapter they met. Kind of want to start the show again, but we'll see, because I just cannot stand Rory sometimes. Like, she is an amazing character, don't get me wrong. And then season 4 or season 5, whenever the whole Yale thing starts, I hate her. I don't want to watch the show anymore. Whenever Tristan leaves, like in the first season, I'm like, I don't want to watch anymore. Okay, we're gonna ignore the fact that I look like this. I have my heatless curls going on. And also I have Austin and Allie playing in the background. But I finished reading my 73 pages for today. I actually read 1 page over and that was it. We kind of got to learn a little bit about Logan's past relationship, but I wanted to generate the number pages for tomorrow actually right now. I'm gonna have a pretty early morning. I think it'd be good to get started with it right away. I have school tomorrow and I also have work. I'm gonna lower the page count just a little bit. Instead of 250, I'm gonna do 200. Ready to do this, I guess. 36. Honestly, doable. We'll see what book I decide to pick up tomorrow. Didn't talk to you at all today, but I know that we did our page number yesterday, and thank gosh it was a low number because I already finished it. I had class today. I got back and I was like, I'm gonna read the 36 pages right now because I have homework to do and then I work later. I read a little bit more because I was in the middle of a chapter. I ended off on chapter 12. It's very interesting seeing all the people from the town and trying to see which one is like from Gilmore Girls, kind of. In the back it says that like Logan doesn't want anything to do with the new upbeat new girl, but like the moment they started interacting, he didn't really show much of, I don't really want to be talking to you at all, like get away, I want to just focus on my farm. He was more like willing to help her with things and talk to her. They did mention his past relationship and how she got up and left and didn't want to live in this small town. Now he's like thinking like maybe like she's gonna leave too, whatever. I'm like, I thought you're not supposed to like care. Hey guys, I'm doing my makeup right now. I'm gonna be doing this while I talk to you. Today is day 7, the last day of doing this reading challenge.
Hi, I'm editing this right now. I messed up. I only did 6 days instead of 7. So, oh, What the hell? Ignore that. There's only 6 days of this challenge. I miscounted.
We're gonna generate the number. We're gonna leave the max at 200. I just don't see myself reading anything more than 200. Sorry to disappoint. 200 pages is still a lot. That's like half a book. My plan for today is I have to leave for class in about an hour, and then I have to do my homework. But it's also really hot. Like, I'm not in the mood to read either of the books that I'm reading because it's more fall vibes, but we're gonna generate 77. That's not bad. That's not bad. Today, I think I'm gonna read acotar. I will end off on page 275. Sorry, I haven't been vlogging that much. Like, I've been busy and then like just finding time throughout my day to read when I can. I failed like twice, I think. And that was just because it was in the triple digits. Like, girl, I don't know if I can do that. Well, clearly, I didn't do it. I hate to break it to y'all, but I did not complete my page count for today. I think it's like almost 11:30 p.m. Reading did not happen today. As you guys saw, I read a little bit during my class before it started this morning. I only read 5 pages. After my class ended, I got busy and then I came home and it was just too hot to function. I started not feeling well. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what have you. It's just all I wanted to do was sleep. We failed. I think I failed like 3 days of this challenge and completed 2. Still proud of myself nonetheless because life has just been getting a little hectic. This did help me like at least start acotar. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit nothing. Let me know any other reading vlog ideas that you'd like for me to do. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hopefully will see you guys in the next one.